What's going on, guys? I always got stuff brewing around in my head, and sometimes you're trying to think of all these new great ways to do stuff, and every once in a while the little light bulb goes off and it's like, you know what? Maybe sometimes simpler is better. Maybe sometimes we try to do things too complicated. Not that a whole lot of what I'm trying to do is all that complicated, but because I do try to keep stuff simple. But excuse me, sometimes you just got to go real simple and real basic. So currently, a lot of popularity with AR pistols and even to another extent AK pistols. You've obviously got other companies taking advantage of that market and coming online with new things like the SIG 9mm pistol that they're doing, pistols like the CZ Scorpion, even the CZ Brenton 5.56 pistol. So you've got all kind of pistols coming out now that aren't necessarily your typical handgun per se. They're larger. They use larger, like 9mm mags. Ones that use 5.56 standard AR mags, etc. Keeping a long gun in your vehicle has, been a popular idea amongst a lot of people for over a long time, myself included. Just for that emergency situation that you hope you never find yourself in, but surprisingly do one day. There's also the concept that I'm sure most of you are familiar with, having a get-home bag in your vehicle. Keep it in those scenarios, and what my market generally is, and what I prepare for myself, and you guys being armed prepared citizens, APCs, check out my other video on coining that little term. There's a lot of options you can have to keep support gear for your weapon in your vehicle. Now the trick is, you don't usually, always exceptions to every rule, speaking generally right now, usually for the situations we're talking about, keeping our get-home bag and stuff, and a larger pistol or short SBR rifle, something like that, in your vehicle for get-home purposes, just finding yourself in the middle of a active shooter crap hit the fan situation, you want to tend to try to keep your gear as simple and compact as possible. Obviously storage is going to be an issue. You only got so much space in your vehicle. If you got to throw it on and use it, and let's just simply go with like a get-home bag and a get-home scenario. For whatever reason, something bad happens, you can't drive home, you're at work, you're on the other side of town, whatever, and say things are just going bad, everybody's trying to figure out what's going on, because you're a smart and intelligent person, you figured out, now I'm not waiting around to figure out what's going on, it's time for me to get moving now. You grab your stuff, throw on your bag, and here you go. But you're right in that kind of awkward point in time where not necessarily time to be walking down the street with a big gun open and viewable. Not that you should be walking down the street anyway. We'll get into that on a discussion over on Alpha Charlie. Look for that one coming soon. But you're trying to get home. It's not where you're ready to throw out a big gun yet, but you got to have it with you. Maybe you've got it because it's a smaller, stockless pistol, or a pistol with a folding stock on, or a SBR with a folding stock on it rather, or even one of the new pistols with like an arm brace that's on a side folder. Something compact like that. You can fit it in a bag or whatever. Maybe you want to go ahead and put your gear on, put your bag on, but you still want to look somewhat, discreet. Well, What's a way of doing that by having your gear ready to go? Okay, enough rambling, let me get to the point. What I'm going to start offering for guys along that line, because every good gear maker out there has got to have these, is some micro and mini rigs. What I'm going to do is I want to make them so that you guys can put whatever you want on. Okay? Doesn't have to be my pouches. Can be my pouches. I'd love for it to be my pouches. Something else you want to use, knock yourself out. But as an example, I've got on one of the rigs in question right now just underneath this loose shirt. Now yeah, up close you can see a little bit of a bulge under the chest, okay? Not much though. From a distance, from probably 20 yards away, just at a glance, you're not going to notice that there's anything under here, okay? Especially if I've got a backpack and all that on. You're just not going to notice unless you're just really staring and really intent and actually even know what you're looking for, which 90+% of the population doesn't on a good day, much less on a bad day when their brains are freaking out because obviously something bad's happened or you wouldn't be using this stuff. So, what is it? Simple. There you go. I'm going to have a couple of rigs I'm going to offer for you. And let me go ahead and get some stuff out of the way up front right now. I'm going to offer them on a limited trial basis, and this is just introductory, okay? I may make it a normal item on the website. I may not. I don't know. It'll depend on, you know, how popular they are, how much they take off. This particular rig is what it's kind of a mini chest rig. It's an all MOLLE platform, but it's a mini chest rig, okay? This is going to be temporarily nicknamed my APC-1, Armed Prepared Citizen version 1, okay? What I did is I just got one of my double mag shingles on here and this really awesome bleeder pouch from Grey Ghost Gear. Just a quick note on those. I'm hoping to be able to start offering these bleeder pouches for sale myself real soon. These are really good. Grey Ghost did a good job on these. They're nice and slim, fit on 2 columns of MOLLE, real quick, easy access, put everything you need in there for a quick traumatic wound or whatever. As you can see from this rig, I've just got a double mag shingle plus the bleeder pouch, okay? Real simple, nothing else on here. It's as low profile and simple and streamlined as you can get. But it leaves you a lot of versatility and options. Now, you got 2 mags here, plus 1 in your gun, maybe 1 or 2 more in your backpack. That's you know, 3 to 5 mags right there. That should theoretically, hopefully, be plenty to see you through doing what you need to do. Always options for more. You always have more in your pack. You could take, and on here, instead of a double mag shingle, you could put, for AR mags, you could put 2 of my double mag pouches. That'd give you 4 mags right here, plus 1 in your gun. Okay? You could swap this around and put a single double mag pouch right here. You could put a small GP pouch right here, plus a bleeder pouch. However you want to work it out. You could put 2 singles and put a bleeder in the middle. It's completely up to your imagination, okay? This particular rig has 3 rows of MOLLE and 6 columns, okay? The shoulder harness on it is just 2-inch webbing, okay? It's just 2-inch webbing. It's slick, there's nothing on it. You throw a backpack on over it, there is absolutely nothing to get in the way, nothing to interfere. It keeps everything completely up front, okay? So with your backpack on, chest rig fits right in the middle. You're still open, you're not covered in Cordura, so you're not going to be as hot and sweaty. Backpack ride's good. There's nothing to dig in on the shoulder harness, up on your shoulders or on your back underneath the pack. Nice, flat, simple, smooth. And as you can see underneath the shirt, shoulder harness doesn't print anything like that, okay? really simple, versatile rig. You can run this however you wanted to run it, all right? Works even better with a smaller pack. So, there's this option, right? 3x6. Another option is this one. Okay, this is going to be APC2. Same rig, but with 8 columns, 3x8 instead of 3x6. On this one, in case you want a little bit more, my standard shoulder harness, but without any webbing on it at all. It's still just slick and flat, so it still fits good underneath other stuff. If you wanted to carry a little bit more on your load, maybe you wanted a triple mag shingle and a blowout pouch. Maybe you want to double the blowout in the GP. Put a couple of double AR mag patches on there. On that one, you could get 4 mags plus a GP and a bleeder. Adds you a lot of versatility to it, okay? Other options that fit good, of course, HSGI's bleeder pouch. Fits good. Uses up 2 columns of modeling. That's kind of the whole thought here, is pouches that only use two columns of modeling, okay? So you're keeping everything small. My 2 favorite bleeder pouches right now are the Grey Ghost gear one and the HSGI one. Those work great because you can fit everything in there that you need and not a whole bunch of junk that you don't need. Your bigger first aid kit should be in your bag or on the outside of your bag or whatever for this kind of situation. And it keeps everything nice and slim. It's not big and bulky, etc., etc., okay? Now, you can also use these in a training class. If you guys just want a nice simple rig for training, this is all you feel like you want to carry, there you go. Yeah, everybody else has got, you know, mini rigs too. Not trying to jump on that bandwagon, just trying to throw you out my version and my offering for it, okay? Right now, these aren't going to be on the website. You're going to have to contact me by email. For the time being, introductory price, I'm going to do $30 on this platform and $40 on the other one. Again, it does not come with any pouches. It's just simple MOLLE platform, right? Come in a little closer, you can see simple MOLLE platform, okay? 30 for the APC1, 40 for the APC2. Keep that in mind. Think about which one is going to work better for you. How you want to set it up, what you want to put on it, and go from there. So hopefully that kind of gives you, a little bit of an idea of where my thoughts are at with this kind of rig, what you can do with it, how you can set it up, and I really think it offers you a lot of versatility. I'm biased, obviously, because I make them, but there you go. So I'll shut up rambling about them. Come in so you can get one more close look. Okay? If either one of these is something you're interested in, guys, email me, let me know, and I'll get you taken care of. Alright? So, stay safe, get out there, keep training, and we'll talk to you next time.